This is the place they say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
Yo, 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 what's Gucci, everybody? It's your boy K-Dot, the first black Super Saiyan to arrive on this planet, and I'm back here with another video. We just watched Stargirl Season 3, Episode 1, and it was a solid first episode. What I like about this first episode is that now we're getting into a different type of, genre, in a sense, for this season. Last season, it was horror. First season was the cliche optimistic superhero that wants to do good and wants to be a hero, but in this case it's about a young hero, so it's that different aspect. It's not an older person trying to be a hero, it's a young kid trying to be a superhero, still in high school, with a little different things than usual. For example, Courtney has both her, well, she doesn't have her father, but she meets her father in season 1. We come to find out he's a deadbeat motherfucker. And, but in this case, she has a life where both of her parents endorse and support her superhero lifestyle. So that's the little difference between Courtney and other superheroes. Most superheroes gotta hide their identities from their parents. They don't tell them, and when they do find out, it's a whole bunch of BS they gotta go through just to make things work, all that. But for season 3, we are going to be dealing with the murder mystery. I'm not going to tell you guys how or whatever, what it is, but we're dealing with a murder mystery. I'm not telling y'all who it is or how it's starting, but we're dealing with it. And I like how they're setting up. I mean, the way they introduced it. I kind of wish that in the intro they didn't say what this was going to be, but I do like that they're taking this approach. They're doing something different with this season. And other than that, I did like this first episode. We get introduced to Rick. His hourglass is working again. I think his hourglass is working. They didn't show his hourglass working. I mean, I'm assuming he fixed it. I'm not sure if he did. It doesn't seem like he fixed it, but mind you, he didn't use it. But Rick is back as our man. He's still running with the team. He got his hourglass. It looks like it's fixed, but I don't know if it works. Cindy is part of the JSA now. She is a little rough around the edges. She's very standoffish. She thinks hero stuff is lame, but she's trying to actually commit to do it. But she still thinks it's lame for the most part, what they're doing. But I like that Sydney's on the team and stuff. It's gonna be she's not going to immediately be accepted, which they show is very apparent. Two of the members, Courtney and Beth, are totally down with her joining, but Yolanda and Rick don't want her to join, and totally understandable. I mean, this chick was just trying to kill you like a couple weeks ago. Like, I wouldn't blame anybody for not wanting to work with Cindy, have them on the team. I think this season, which is obviously setting up, is going to be about redemption and trust. Like, should you give your full trust to somebody, or should you be a little bit more optimistic about something and give people chances, but do you give everybody chances? I think that's what this season is going to be touching upon, is chances, optimism, and trust. Like, I think those are going to be the big things of this season, which I'm expecting. Beth really didn't do much. I mean, her parents are just in her life more. Like, they found out she's a superhero, and they are all in on Beth. They want to help get her a new suit and all that, and they're just bugging her like 24/7 about, yay, my daughter's a superhero. But I think it's going to end up backfiring in the parents' face, because now that they do notice Beth and care to like do something with Beth, it's just because that she's a superhero now. I mean, they're fully supportive of it. No pushback. They didn't tell Beth stop. But it's just weird that her parents now are just more involved with her now just because she is a superhero. It's not that they don't love her, but it's like, let's say for example, if it wasn't her family, right? It wasn't her mom and dad. Let's say if it was a random person and they never talked to Beth before and they just randomly start talking to Beth because they find out she's a superhero. That person does not have your best interests, right? Not saying her parents have their best interests, but her parents might let the superhero stuff go to their heads because they want to dress up Beth as this. They want to do this, and that. And not really... They're being a bit overbearing. They need to dial it back just a little bit. Just a teensy tiny bit. Yolanda. She is being Yolanda as usual. They really need to resolve... I hope they do resolve it, but with her douchey parents about the whole thing with the news that got leaked and all that, which isn't her fault. Yeah, you got to be careful sending your body parts to your, boyfriend or girlfriend. But your boyfriend shouldn't be fucking taking your pictures and sharing that shit all over the place. And even if you're a boy sending your nudes to a girl, your girl shouldn't be sharing your fucking nudes with everybody else. That's for you guys, right? That's for you guys. But I hope they resolve that and find some conclusion, because it just seems like, it's just Yolanda straight up in the wrong when she's more a victim than she is a person that's really... She's more so a victim, and her parents is like being hard on her but not hard on none of the people that was attacking their daughter. But they're mad at their daughter because she embarrassed them when the fucking boyfriend was being a douche and wanted to be, cool and hip and fucking leak all her shit to everybody else and stuff. Which is lame, but whatever. But this season, Yolanda is she's not messing with Courtney's decisions on having Cindy join the team. I don't blame her. I mean, this is how she feels. They're all growing. Yolanda used to be... Yolanda's not so optimistic, but she's willing to... I think Courtney really gets her to, make better decisions. Like, Yolanda kind of just is like, she'll make a decision and run with it. But Courtney is like that voice of reason that helps her, hey, what about this instead? Like, she's that voice of reason for her, and I like their little dynamic that they got going on. The Gambler's back. I can't really tell what he's back for, but he's back. If you look here, the Gambler has returned. He's back. Gambler's back. Can't say exactly why he's back, but he's back. And the way this episode started off, it's very quiet, calm, chill, very much season one. Courtney's moving. This is very much like a season one type of intro. Very chill, quiet. Courtney and them just came back from a trip. Starman is here. He has been taking care of the house while they was on their trip to Yosemite. And Starman is trying to move up on some stuff, right? He's going to be here for a while until he gets back on his feet and everything. He's been taking care of the house, rebuilding stuff. Even made a case for the staff. That doesn't sound strange. And he put the case right next to his bed. That definitely does not sound strange or suspicious. Yeah. So he's gonna be here. I can't tell you guys why he's here. You guys can assume why he's here. We know why he's here. But I'm not going to tell you guys. I want you guys to experience it in this episode. But yeah, it's going to be a murder mystery. Can't give y'all too much of that. The Gambler's back. That's it. And Starman is back. But what I think is going to be interesting about this season is that Starman and Courtney do something in this episode, right? And they come up with a solution, and I don't think the solution is going to end up playing out in the long run like they think it's going to. I don't think it is, and I know it's going to backfire, and I like the fact that it is going to backfire, because the way you're setting it up like this, honestly, only one at a time can really do this. prime. If there was two of these things that they can both have, fine. But this is really just for like one at a time type of thing. But they come up with a solution that's going to work temporarily. But I think Starman's about to get so like big headed and stuff, and just like start to take things away and really diminish what Courtney's doing and her come up, since she is the future of the JSA. I feel like he's gonna try and be that old head talking about hey, I gotta come in here and I need to make these changes. You ain't cut out for it. I really think it's about to be that, and from the season 3 trailers and promos, it seems like that is what they're setting up. But you guys, I liked the first episode. I thought it was solid. Thought it was good. A very good start to something. I'm ready for episode 2. I love the way this ended. And just talk about like things like the cinematography in this. These cameras they got for the show are tight. Like damn near movie quality cameras and stuff. Like the shots, the wide shots, they all look beautiful. Blue Valley looks great. They got some good quality cameras up in here. Oh, and this girl Artemis, bruh. If she does what she did in this episode again, bruh, you already got me hooked. She like if that's gonna be a constant thing that she's doing up until like maybe the final episode or whatever, then I'm gonna be totally fine with that. I think you can do this as a good little gag for like each episode, because when they introduced her that shit had me dying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She came in there, did her thing, and went did the dash and dipped. I was like, bruh, keep this up until the end, because she's really trying to try out. You know what I'm saying? She's really trying to try out. But yeah, you guys, I love this first episode. Thought it was solid. If I have any flaws, I mean, it's not nothing really I dislike. Like, I genuinely like this episode. I'm at the point where I want fucking more. I really like this episode. I want more of this shit. As soon as the episode came out, I went on YouTube. Paid $2.99, watched that shit high definition. And while I'm at work, I'm like, ugh. I'm supposed to be working and shit, not being lazy and shit. And I'm over here on my fucking phone watching Stargirl. And you know what? Stargirl better than work. I ain't gonna lie. I still gotta make my money though, but Stargirl better than work. That's how much I was in the episode. I was like, fuck work. My girl Stargirl here, bruh. But yeah, guys. Episode 1 was solid. Shouts out to... Oh, and just to let you guys know, do not get your hopes up for there being a season 4. And even for Superman and Lois season 3, don't get your hopes up for a season 4 of that too. The reason I say this is because Warner Brothers Discovery is coming. Elliot and the CW, Warner Brothers, whoever it is, but it was mainly Warner Brothers Discovery. David Zaslav was talking about he want to prioritize DC. DC was left the language, blah, blah, blah. Like, we really need to push this shit. It's the biggest IP that Warner Brothers got. Alright, then. Why didn't you promote this fucking show? You guys, I swear, this show dropped, and ain't nobody fucking talking about it because they ain't promote the fucking shit. The CW didn't promote shit, and Warner Brothers Discovery didn't do shit to promote it. Like, what the fuck, man? Y'all coming there talking about DC this, DC that, we want to do this with DC, and you ain't even promoting the shit that's already set to release. Like, this shit barely got promoted. The Stargirl Instagram was promoting it. The Stargirl CW, Stargirl Instagram. The direct Instagram, Stargirl related news, all that. And it's a official one. I only seen fans promoting it on Twitter. Just fans, not the company themselves. Just fans. Like, bruh, y'all come here. David Zaslav come here talking about you want to prop up DC. You ain't even supporting your own shit, bro. Like, promote this shit. It's a really good fucking show. And I know David Zaslav wants to do a 10-year plan for DC. I'm totally down for it. He wants to push Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman at the top. But hopefully, since Black Adam is going to be doing the JSA, I hope Greg Bassinger can come back. I hope most of these people on this show get an opportunity to get rebooted into the 10-year DC plan to join the JSA and become members. Like, I would love to see Courtney in these movies, Brett Bassinger as Stargirl in these movies. I think she's amazing. I think she would be amazing. I'm not saying she need to be in the movies day one, but you can eventually put her on the team, because if Black Adam's going to be pushing the JSA, you can put her in the teams later, right? You don't got to put it in now, but later. Yeah, put it in later. You know, when you get to, like, if DC's 10-year plan works out, and I say, you need fucking Dick Grayson. You need Dick Grayson. We don't need that Zack Snyder bullshit where Dick Grayson got fucking killed off, and you're trying to build a universe, but you can't. You build a universe, but you kill the universe that you're trying to build. Like, that shit's dumb. But once you get into shit like Dick Grayson building up the Titans, and we get our Titans and stuff and our young superheroes in DC, part of this 10-year plan, then you can bring in characters like Courtney, Rick, our man, or the son, or the father. It doesn't matter. I would like to see Rick, this guy, come back as our man in these movies. You can reboot him. He can be, you can reboot him, just change the circumstances of why he's our man and make it work for the movies. And you can bring her back. Bring back the Yolanda chick too. I think she's a good Wildcat. You give her a update her suit, give her a, more movie quality suit, and I think she'll be fine. Like, I love this cast. This cast is really good, and this show is really fucking good. Like, as a young kid superhero, Courtney's great. Like, she's a great young kid superhero, and you ain't got too many good ones like that. But for me, and I'm keeping it a buck, like, out of all the recent kid superheroes we have in pop culture right now, whether it be Tom Holland Spider-Man, Billy Batson Shazam, soon as we're gonna have Blue Beetle and Static, we got Kate Bishop, who else? Kamala Khan. I think Courtney and Kamala Khan have been the best ones we've seen so far of, like, young kid superheroes. Like, young kid superheroes. I think they are well written, well done. We need some more young kid superheroes like Courtney and shit. It's something about the way they're written, especially Courtney's optimism, that really makes me appreciate her character even more. Cause to do what she's doing, you kind of have to be optimistic, just a little bit. Like, just a little bit. If you want to do better, and you hope for people to do better, you gotta give some chances, right? Sure, you're going to take some risks giving people chances, because some people fuck you over, but it's that chance that they could do good, and that'll be the best reward out of your superhero work that you're doing, that they do become good people. But Courtney's such a great character. But like I say, guys, don't hope for a season 4, because more than likely, if Dan Lin, the guy Zaslav got, he's supposed to be heading DC Studios, which is going to be coming pretty soon. They needed a head like Kevin Feige, which is fine, and he's going to report directly to David Zaslav. He's going to be handling the TV shows and the movies. So like I say, by the time the Flash movie comes and it reboots everything, shit is changing. What they need to do is so dependent on this Flash movie's reboot that even this TV stuff is going to be affected too. So enjoy this stuff while it lasts. Hopefully when Discovery and HBO Max's Warner Brothers' new streaming service come next year, that they put Stargirl, all the seasons on there, because I do want to be able to watch this. And honestly, if this show is available on Blu-ray, I'm finna get a physical copy of it, because this is a really good show. Like, this is something I want to, like, hold on to forever, because this is really good shit. It's a really good fucking show. But you guys, I'm about to go and end this video. Sorry, I just extended, talk a little bit more about it, but I had to air out my frustrations about them not promoting this shit. It's so trash when the fans have to promote your shit and you not even promoting your shit. Like, that's good that your fans are promoting your shit, but the fact that it's really only the fans and just a CW Stargirl Instagram promoting this show, that's sad. That's fucking sad. And very disrespectful to the show in general. Like, you know, Zaza, you know, you're supposed to be about DC and you're not promoting your shit, bruh. Like, come on now. But look, I'm about to go and end this video. It's your boy K-Dot, the first Black Super Saiyan to wear revive on this planet. So that peace, love, positivity, all that jazz. Don't do drugs, like I always say. Deuces.
What did you do? What did you do?